fetchingly draped against the wall, the picture of sophisticated grace. I suddenly see him standing there, a beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face, but then we laugh and talk all evening, which is totally bizarre. Nothing like the life I've led so far. For the first time in forever, I'm getting what I'm dreaming of. The chance to change my lonely world, the chance to find true love. I know it all ends tomorrow, so it has to be today, 'cause for the first time in forever, nothing's in my way. I've met boys who talk about farms and horses, and they don't do much for me. I don't need to end up in a rocking chair. Seems you get to live your life just once, and if that's how it's gotta be, then I'd rather breathe in life than dusty air. Dying ain't so bad, not if you both go together. Only when you're left alone does it get sad. But a short and loving life, a short and loving life, that ain't so bad. In this album, there's a picture of the ladies at Daniella's. You can tell it's from the 80s by the volume of their hair. There's Usnavi, just a baby, 87 Halloween. If it happened on this block, Abuela was there. Every afternoon I came, she'd make sure I did my homework. She could barely write her name, but even so, she would stare at the paper and tell me, bueno, let's review. Why don't you tell me everything you know? In this folder, there's a picture from my high school graduation, with the program mint condition and a star beside my name. Here's a picture of my parents as I left for California. She saved everything we gave her, every little scrap of paper, and our lives are in these boxes while the woman who held us is gone. But we got everything I know. Darryl is a boy and he lives in my closet. He is not imaginary and he's really cute. Darryl is a boy and he lives in my closet, and I lured him there with cookies and some juicy fruit. One time I tried to trick him. I said, one kiss and you can go. But Darryl, I knew I'd miss him. He gave a peck. I said, I know I swore, but you can't go. I slammed the door shut. Darryl is a boy that I locked in my closet. It's because he tried escaping, which I won't allow. Darryl is a boy that I locked in my closet. First he was my next door neighbor. He's my husband now. One time he tried to trick me. He said, I really have to be. Oh, Darryl, you cannot fool me. I know, because I did not feed you water. Shh, I'll read us Harry Potter. Darryl is a boy and he pooped in my closet. It is not imaginary and it smells real bad. Darryl is a boy who made poop in my closet. It fell in my princess slippers, man. He makes me mad. One time he tried to trick me. He asked me, would you like a kiss? Oh, Darryl, I said, come quickly. I opened up the door and shut my eyes and waited there for his surprise. Darryl is a jerk who locked me in my closet, and I'm getting kind of hungry and I want to shout. Darryl is a jerk who locked me in my closet. And so now I know he loves me, and I'll hold him and I'll hug him and I'll kiss him and I'll snug him. And I cannot wait to tell him as soon as I get out.
Once upon a time, I first held your hand, and love was not a crime. In a private world where you said, don't look down, and then I did, and now you're lost above me. So much left to say, trapped alone here with my best laid plans astray. Standing scared outside a cold church, soul search, seeking some lost answer from a God who loves me. Can I turn to you in my need? Will you take me back or watch me bleed? Are you there at all? And as I fall from the person that I tried to be, could you really love someone like me? Once upon a time, all I needed was his hand in mine. Then I lost my way, and now I know not what I do. I bow my head and turn to you. It's so hard Spent the bad part of my 20s in a photo shop in Utah, killing time. cutting glossy 3x5s, providing photo evidence of other people's lives. Spent the last ounce of my patience putting other lives in focus, going mad. Customers keep coming in, reminding me of places that I have never been. Someone at Mount Rushmore, someone seeing Delaware. Look, they climb the Catskills and I'm not going anywhere. I watch their dreams develop and pass out in my armchair, but slowly and surely, I'm getting there. In the next part of my 20s, gonna put my life in focus on the road. Set the course to anywhere, get me out of Utah, put me in the picture, as long as I'm in motion. I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
Parking lot is empty, everyone's gone someplace. I'll pick you up and in the trunk I've packed a cooler and a 2-day suitcase. 'Cause there's a place we like to drive, way out in the country. 5 miles out of the city limits, we're singing and your hands upon my knee. So we're okay, we're fine. Baby, I'm here to stop your crying, chase all the ghosts from your head. I'm stronger than the monster beneath your bed, smarter than the tricks played on your heart. We'll look at them together and we'll take them apart, adding up the total of our love that's true. Multiply life by the power of 2. I've always been a tough girl, always been the one not to run from a fight, always been a tough girl. 'Cause most girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found I never can give in. It may not be my quest, but maybe it's mine to win. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me. And your stepmom treats you like some creep, and your dad won't give you the time of day, and your mom won't trust you with a quest. So the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. And I will be remembered, I will be great. Just wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon, I swear, I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invincible again. Someone will notice me. I've always been a smart girl,
I know you're probably mad at me for leaving before the funeral, but I can't do it. My whole body itches, and it's not gonna stop until I get into a car and I can't see this house or this town or this state from the rearview mirror. This way is better. This way, I'll come back from my trip and I'll go straight to school and you won't have to look at me or think about me. You can tell people you have a daughter, but you won't have to see me on the couch or talk to me on the phone. I'll be the low-maintenance daughter you always wanted. I'm going to go now. I know that someday you'll probably want to talk to me again. Maybe after I've graduated and I have a job and I'm married and I have my own daughter, then you can talk to her and be her favorite and we can pretend like you were a really great mom. She doesn't have to know and I don't have to tell her. Disappear, go have fun, I'll be right here, tied to a string like a precious pearl. It's a really tight leash for a really good girl. Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day isn't bad at 7. Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day well-behaved 11, but some days I wanna raise a little something more than heaven. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember. And a song someone sings once upon a December. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Just call my name and I'll be right by your side. I want your sweet helping hand. My love's too strong to hide. Always lived a very quiet life. I ain't never did no wrong. Now I know that life
you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true.
Did I just hear an alarm start ringing? Did I see sirens go flying past? Though I don't know what tomorrow's bringing, I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast. I'm gliding smooth as a figure skater. I'm riding hot as a rocket blast. I just expected it 10 years later. I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast. And you say, oh no, step on the brakes, do whatever it takes, but stop this train. Slow, slow, the lights turning red. But I say, no, no, whatever I do, I barrel on through and I don't complain. No matter what I try, I'm flying full speed ahead. I'm never worried to walk the wire. I won't do anything just half-assed. But with the stakes getting somewhat higher, I've got a singular impression that things are moving too fast. I've seen this all before. When I was just a child, I met a witch who took a bow and showed me how it ended. We stood here on the shore. The air was sweet and mild, with disbelief implausibly suspended. And in my child's imagination, I remember you, though I didn't know if we were foes or friends. But now you're standing here, I see the vision coming clear. I know exactly how this ends. It ends with you. It ends with me. It ends the way a story's ending is supposed to be. A bit insane, a touch of pain, adeptly told, yet uncontrolled. It ends with faith. It ends with love. It ends with water in a river and the sun above. Part epic tale, part fire sail, but all sincere and standing here. I know I wasn't perfect. I know my life was small. I know that I pretended that I knew it all. But when you tell my story, and I hope somebody does, remember me as something bigger than I was. It ends with sons. It ends with wives. It ends with knowing where the pavement bends. We find our lives, so let it come and let me go. Show me the waves and let them flow. It all ends well. This much I know.
so strange. This feeling that my life's begun at last. This change. Can people really fall in love so fast? What's the matter with you, Cosette? Have you been too much on your own? So many things unclear, so many things unknown. In my life, there are so many questions and answers that somehow seem wrong. In my life, there are times when I catch in the silence the sigh of a faraway song, and it sings of a world that I long to see out of reach, just a whisper away, waiting for me. Does he know I'm alive? Do I know if he's real? Did he see what I saw? Does he feel what I feel? In my life, I'm no longer alone. Now the love in my life is so near. Find me now, find me here. Okay, maybe they didn't see me. They stared at their little screens. Plus it's crowded with all these teens. Hi, teens. They're tough. Challenge accepted. I'm trying to break into a pack like baboons. It's natural they attack. I gotta fight for my right to belong and fit in. But they wanna be included like me. So eventually, I'll win. I'll win. Did you ever get a feeling? Everybody wants connection. Yes, I know they have their friends, but what is one friend more? 'Cause I know they know this feeling, so I brush off their rejection at our core. We can't ignore the roar.
Hey, you made it! Old man Rosenthal lay sick in bed. Soon the doctor came around and said, "No use crying, the man is dying. He can't live very long. Send my son here to my side." They heard the old man say, "I've got something to tell him before I pass away." Soon his son was sitting by his bed. "What's the matter, Papa dear?" he said. And the old man said, "My son, before my days are done, I want you to know Cohen owes me $97, and it's up to you to see that Cohen pays. I sold a lot of goods to Rosenstein and Sons on, and I owe you for 90 days." He? Levy Brothers don't get any credit. They owe me for 100 yards of lace. If you promise me, my son, you'll collect from everyone, I can die with a smile upon my face. Look, women with dogs, no problem. A dog is basically another kid to them. It's a maternal thing. But for guys, it's different. When I come home, I have to remind myself to kiss my wife before I say hello to Bowser. I even think about him at work. I keep wanting to call him up and chew the fat. I don't think it's a gay thing, but I love that guy. And they say it's even worse if your dog's female. There was a guy here, had a dog, Debbie. Half basset, half beagle, sweetest little thing. Well, one night his wife walked in on him giving Debbie a bath, and she got so upset she gave the dog away. What happened? He sued her for damages. Yeah, the judge was a dog owner, so he came down hard on his side. Said a man and his dog is a sacred bond. What nature hath put together, let no woman put asunder.
Day. Cab ride to the club to hear some sweet jazz music play. Pick out a musician, buy him a gin. Then I take him home for a delicious night of sin. Now I got a sore down in my drawers. I'm nauseous and I'm feeling kind of hot. A sore throat that lingers and rashes on my fingers. My mother once warned me of this illness I got jazz fever. It's the fever that you get from too much jazz. Jazz fever. It's the fever that you get from too much jazz. I go to the doctor, say how bad I feel. He looks me up and down and says jazz fever isn't real. You have syphilis. Oh, guess they don't teach jazz in medical school. He tells me take this medicine, but I ain't a fool. Instead I take more jazz. The only cure for jazz fever is more jazz. Jazz fever. Buzz off penicillin. Inject me with jazz! Now I've gone deaf from the trumpets, I can't feel my feet. From the dancing, I'm having seizures, and my back skin looks like raw meat. Can't explain that. The doctor keeps calling, but I've sealed my fate, 'cause jazz has an 80% mortality rate. Jazz fever. It's the fever that you get from too much jazz. Jazz fever. It's the fever that you get from too much jazz. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are in my favor, something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be.